Hello guys, and welcome to a new video. So, as you can see in the title, today I'm going to be talking about how I got into acting. So it's basically like my journey, probably, yeah, maybe something like that. There are the people who actually wanted me like to talk about this. So I found it like very interesting, and I thought that it would be like a really good thing to talk about. So kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, let's say that it's interesting. It may not be for you, but at least for me it is. So I talked about it very shortly on my previous video and of the Q&A, because Cora, I think it was, she asked me how I got into acting. But in this video I'm going to get into more details and all of that. So yeah, I hope that you enjoy it and like it, and yeah, tell me your thoughts after the video is over. I've always loved theater, like literally always. But as you all know, I'm from Uruguay, so that's in Latin America, South America. Yeah, so the problem here is that people don't appreciate the arts. So that's like very hard. It's very hard, for example, here to live off the arts. If we are talking about like comparing it to other countries like the US, Australia, UK, any of those countries, you know. So, or even Argentina, because Argentina is like next to us, and theater there is like so important. But here, my gosh, no, it isn't. It is not. So I remember when I was at school, I don't know which grade, but it was like, I don't know, 8 years or younger, and there was a teacher who was starting like to give some classes after, well, like class. So it was something like outside of the class hours. I don't have to explain that very well, but I hope they understand it. So it was there in my school, and I was like, oh wow, that's like so interesting. And so I said, okay, yeah, I'm going. So I think I've done those classes for over, I don't know, but very few months, because after a few months the people that are from my school, they decided like to finish that like out of nowhere, because I don't know why, because I think it was because they needed a room and all of that. So yeah, I really don't know, but they decided like to finish that, and it was like very sudden. So yeah, that was like very sad, but it was very interesting, very fun, because, well, I was a kid, so of course the exercises weren't like very like wow, like so wow and so professional and that stuff, but they were kind of fun, and the people who went there, they were like pretty good. Yeah. It was yeah, it was really fun. I remember, I have some memories of it, but like not very clear, and I have like very few. So yeah, but I remember that it was like very fun. I was like, oh my god, I love this, and I enjoy it. But then it was over, and I was like, okay, so what now? And I've always been a very shy person since I was a little kid. So then my mom was like, alright, why don't you go like to somewhere else, like to learn theater, like, I don't know, a theater. But then I was like, okay, but I don't know, because I was like very worried about what people may think about me. I was always one of those people who was like, okay, what are they gonna say? So I've always cared about people's opinions, actually, like in general. I still do, but not as much as I used to, because I learned how to ignore those negative opinions or comments. So yeah. So I finished school, and yeah, well, life went like very normal and all that. And then when I was 13 years old, I met, I think I was 13. I don't remember very well, but I think I was 13, yeah. I met an actor who was the one who encouraged me to go to learn theater. So I saw him in a play and I got like very impressed by his acting. He's very young, by the way. He's very, very young. And I really loved it, and I just loved the play, and I've never felt like such connection and something that was like calling me, like saying, hey, you have to do this, you know. It was like the feeling of the theater actually, which I really miss now. But and yeah, and like his acting was outstanding. It was such an awesome acting, and it just, I don't know, just I loved it so much. And then I went to see it like with some other friends, the play again, like the same play, yeah. And then we stay like to wait for the actors, which would be in the place where it would be like backstage door. So we waited there, and so there's where we met each other. There's where I met him, and I just told him everything. And then he was like, oh, but you know what, I can recommend you places to go to learn theater, because I can see that you have potential. And I was like, do I? You've never seen me, you don't know me, but you know that I have potential. And I was like, okay, thank you. And well, then we started like following each other like on social media, and we started talking a little bit more on there. And he talked to me about like some places to go to learn theater and all of that. So it was like so awesome, and he encouraged me to like saying, hey, go, don't listen to the other people, just care about you. Is this what you really love? Then go and do it. And I was like, well, yeah, you're right. And he was like, and then he was like, you're gonna fall in love with theater, so be ready. And I was like, sure, thank you, I guess. So I found like this place where I started like learning to go, like there's where I started like going to theater. There's where I started like all my classes. So I was 13 when I started, and it was like, whoa, so amazing. Yeah, I mean, it was, oh my god, like doing the exercises, I was just feeling like this feeling, like it's this feeling like that when you know, you know. I don't know how to explain it, but I hope that you really understand it. And so I went there, and well, we did like many exercises, blah, blah, blah. I made friends. It was like one of the most awesome times of my life. I was having a lot of fun, and I was like doing exactly what I wanted to do. And well, then at the end of the year, I did, it wasn't a play, it was more like a performance, because there were like little scenes that we were doing, and they were like of comedy. I don't like comedy too much. I prefer tragedy, but yeah, I mean, it was cool. And okay, I did it, and like all my friends came, they gave me like a lot of gifts. Well, my mom came, my dad couldn't because he was at work, but my godmother came, like, yeah, so many people. It was like so fun. It was like my debut. By the way, I'm not a professional actress. I still, no, I'm not yet. So I went to that academy for over 2 years, I think. Yeah, I think so. No, wait, 1 year basically. It was from 2017 until 2018. And I just had to leave it when I did the last performance in 2018, because the scenes that we did were the same ones. Like they weren't like exactly the same ones, but the like the way it was written, it was basically the same as we did the year before, and it was everything about comedy and comedy and comedy. We didn't experience, we didn't, you know. So I was like, this is not useful at all, and I am not enjoying it anymore. So I left. And then I went to a summer course in a theater here, that was this year, like in summer. Last year I didn't do anything theater related. It was like a very sad year, but it was like a very complicated year. So yeah, I think that was like the best option. Yeah. And then, well, I did the summer course, and I was like, okay, I may do the yearly course, but then COVID came, yay! And so the classes weren't starting, and then when they started, they didn't tell me anything, and they started like some weeks before, and as soon as they said about it, like they were coming back, that's exactly the same week when I received the dates for my midterms. So I was like, okay, midterms or theater? Of course theater, but I cannot leave high school, unfortunately. So yeah, I am not doing the yearly course, but I may do it next year, and of course I'm going to be doing the summer course again next summer, and I'm really excited for that. Yay! Because like people, and oh yeah, wait, something before I forget. So the thing that I love about the courses there in that theater is we don't do just comedy, we experience, we go through every single thing, and the exercises were different. Some of them were like basically the same because it's like very common in theater, but some others were very, very new, and I was like, oh god, this is awesome, this is my place, this is my place, because it was more about tragedy and drama and all that. I was like, this is my thing, not that. Even though there's people who said who actually says that I'm very funny and all that, yeah, I may be, but I don't know. But my thing is crying and screaming, and I don't know, you know, I just prefer tragedy. Like, tragedy is my life. I mean, I know I sound like so, that sounds like very, very bad, but guys, it's true. My thing is tragedy and drama, not comedy. Not comedy at all. No, no, and no. No comedy, guys. No comedy for me. And yeah, I mean, it's just like so awesome, and the teacher is like kind of famous. So I mean, that has nothing to do, like, I don't mind having a famous teacher or not. I mean, whatever, if it is a good teacher, then wonderful, yeah. And oh my god, it's just like so awesome, and I really miss it because the people there were also like very, very nice. But yeah, midterms and high school and COVID, the three of them, that combo, they fucked everything up. Basically, yeah. So yeah, now I'm here doing courses online with a company, with a Broadway company, which I prefer like to keep it private for now, because there's like a lot of people asking me about it, but I just don't want to say it, not yet, because I don't know, I just don't want to. Don't ask me why. But I've been doing like some classes over there, and they were like very, very fun, and yeah, I mean, it's just as great as, well, it's not the same as like doing it on stage. It's not the same doing it on stage than doing it through a screen. It's not the same. So yeah, now I'm just, you know, taking a break and having a lot of mental breakdowns because of high school. So yeah, it's like good, but at the same time it's not good. So I guess that's like, yeah, the most I can say about it. I'm like on a break right now. And as soon as I finish my midterms, I'm going back to my online classes because I had to leave them for a while so that I don't get distracted. My mother wanted to like pay the rest of the monthly subscription for me, but I was like, no mom, I know I'm going to be distracted and you're not gonna like that. And yeah, this week was a very, oh my god, a very hard week and really stressing, but that's high school, right? That's life. So as we have been doing at the end of every video, I'm going to pull out a light lesson, and let's pull out a love note also. So let's pull out a light lesson. Today I pulled out, like in the morning, I pulled out a light lesson too, and it was empathy. So yeah, so cool. Let's see if we get the same one or a different one. So I've got it here. They're handmade, so don't laugh at my drawings, please. So, oh my god, what is this? So, Be curious. Oh, so that's it. I mean, I don't know if you can actually see it because I don't know how much. Yeah. So this is the like lesson. Be curious. And now we are going to pull out a love note. Oh yeah. Let's see which one we get today. Oh, also guys, you can follow me on my another Instagram account, which is called 𝐷𝑗𝐿𝑖𝑔ℏ𝑒𝑚, where I am going to start posting like the light lesson and love notes that I'm going to be pulling out every single day. So I would really appreciate it if you could follow me on there. So today's, oh my god, this is the same one that I pulled out from my friend like just a few hours ago. So the love note for today is this one. I don't know if you can actually see it, but it says, "I will be kind to myself and to others today." And I think that's very beautiful. So yeah. Also, if you want me to pull out a love lesson for you or a love note, just send me a message and I can do it, because I have no problem to do that, because I mean it's something very easy and it will be my pleasure to do it. I have been pulling out light lessons, and today I pull out the first love note for my friend Maria. Shout out to her. And I just pulled out and also another light lesson and another love note for my friend in South Korea. So yeah, it's like very, very fun. So I don't have any problem to do that. They didn't ask me to do that actually. I just decided to do it and they kind of liked it. So yeah. So guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that that was something kind of interesting for you. Let me know what do you think about it, and thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best. Bye bye.